'Twas the afternoon before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a horsey cat. Oh no, wait, horsey cat was running for his life. The stockings were hung by the heat pump with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in the hammock, with dreams of sugar plum fairies dancing in the paddock, and Mum in her jandals and I in my cap had just settled our brains for our long summer's nap. When out on the driveway there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the curtains and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below. No, wait, it's mid-afternoon and there's no snow. When what to my wandering eyes should appear but a miniature Nissan Murano and 8 tiny reindeer. Give or take a couple of extra reindeer. With a jolly old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Marilyn, now Ian, now Cheryl and Grant. On Tony, on Dean, on Donna and Liam. And also Annabel and Charlotte and Lynette and Leanne, and oh no, that's it now. Geez, who's going to feed all these people?
Hey, top of the porch to the top of the wall. Dash away all. Dash away all.
Yeah, so it's actually to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. But let's not get hung up on technicalities. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, they mount to the sky. So up to the housetops the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, out of the heat pump St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed up for summer from his head to his foot, but his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Or it had been as white as the snow until he shaved it off this morning. The stump of a lollipop he held in his teeth, and a sweet sugar smell encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the heat pump, he rose. He sprang to his car, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard them exclaim, ere they drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night!
Merry Christmas! And that's the end of the story.